If you're starting or solidifying a career in network security, this exam matters. The Security Associate Certification proves you understand core security concepts, Juniper firewalls, and traffic protection fundamentals, skills employers expect before trusting you with real networks. Backed by Juniper Networks, this certification is a launchpad into security operations, firewall administration, and network defense roles. In this session, we'll walk through exam-style practice questions so you can think like the test and pass it with confidence. Let's begin. Question number 1. A network administrator is configuring a Juniper SRX firewall to allow employees in the Trust Security Zone to browse secure websites on the internet. The administrator wants to ensure that only encrypted web traffic is permitted through the firewall policy. Which predefined application should be configured in the security policy? A. HTTP. B. HTTPS. C. SSH. D. FTP. Correct answer. B. HTTPS. Explanation. Employees accessing secure websites use the HTTPS protocol, which communicates over TCP port 443 and encrypts data using TLS. By selecting the predefined HTTPS application, the firewall allows only secure web traffic while continuing to block other applications unless separate policies exist. HTTP would only allow unencrypted browsing, while SSH and FTP are used for completely different services. Question number 2. A company uses private IPv4 addresses throughout its internal network. Employees need internet access, but the ISP has assigned only one public IPv4 address to the firewall's external interface. The administrator wants all internal users to share this public address while browsing the internet. Which NAT type should be configured? A. Destination NAT. B. Static NAT. C. Source NAT. D. Reverse NAT. Correct answer. C. Source NAT. Explanation. Source NAT modifies the source IP address of outgoing packets before they leave the firewall. This allows multiple internal devices with private IP addresses to share a single public IP address when accessing the internet. Destination NAT is used for incoming connections to internal servers, while static NAT provides a permanent one-to-one address mapping. Question number 3. A security engineer is deploying a site-to-site VPN between two branch offices connected through the public internet. Before encrypted traffic can be exchanged, both VPN gateways must authenticate each other, negotiate encryption algorithms, and generate shared security keys. Which protocol performs these tasks? A. DNS. B. FTP. C. IKE. D. SNMP. Correct answer. C. IKE. Explanation. Internet Key Exchange, IKE, is responsible for building the secure foundation of an IPsec VPN. It authenticates both VPN peers, negotiates the encryption and hashing algorithms, exchanges cryptographic keys, and creates security associations, SAs. After IKE completes successfully, IPsec begins encrypting user traffic between the two sites. Question number 4. A network administrator creates a security policy that allows HTTP traffic from the trust zone to the untrust zone. Later, users report that they cannot browse websites that use HTTPS, even though internet connectivity appears to be working normally. What is the most likely reason for this issue? A. HTTPS uses a different application than HTTP. B. DNS is not configured. C. Source NAT is disabled. D. The routing table is empty. Correct answer. A. HTTPS uses a different application than HTTP. Explanation. HTTP and HTTPS are treated as separate applications in Juno's security policies. A policy allowing HTTP only matches traffic using TCP port 80, while secure websites use HTTPS over TCP port 443. Because the firewall evaluates traffic based on the configured application, HTTPS sessions will not match an HTTP policy and are therefore denied unless another policy explicitly permits HTTPS. Question number 5. While troubleshooting a connectivity issue, a Juniper administrator notices that traffic matching no configured security policy is automatically being dropped by the firewall. The administrator wants to understand why this behavior occurs without any explicit deny rule. Which statement best explains this behavior? A. Junos automatically forwards unmatched traffic. B. Junos uses an implicit deny rule for unmatched traffic. C. Junos converts unmatched traffic into HTTPS. D. Junos automatically creates a new security policy. Correct answer. B. Junos uses an implicit deny rule for unmatched traffic. Explanation. One of the most important firewall concepts tested in certification exams is the implicit deny rule. Every new session must match a security policy before it is permitted. If no policy matches the packet, Junos silently drops the traffic. This default deny approach improves security by ensuring administrators explicitly define every type of traffic that should be allowed. Network security careers start with strong fundamentals. Passing the Juniper Security Associate exam shows employers you understand how networks are protected, how firewalls make decisions, how threats are identified and controlled. Don't walk into the exam guessing. Use CertBoosters practice questions to sharpen your security thinking, reinforce key concepts, and pass the exam on your first attempt. Start practicing now via the link given in the description below, and take your first solid step into network security.